The Middle East, a region steeped in history, a crucible of civilizations. Now a powder keg on the verge of detonation. The unthinkable has happened. Iran, in a brazen act of aggression, has launched a missile strike on Israel. The world watches, holding its breath, waiting, praying that this is not the spark that ignites a global inferno. Tel Aviv, Jerusalem. Names that resonate with the weight of millennia. Now these ancient cities tremble under the impact of Iranian aggression. The echoes of the explosions reverberate across the region, a chilling testament to the fragility of peace. Fear stalks the streets, a palpable presence in the air. The specter of war looms large. News of the assassination of Hassan Nasrallah, the leader of Hezbollah, sends shockwaves across the region. A pivotal figure, a master of strategy, his death is a seismic event. It throws gasoline on an already raging fire. Retaliation is inevitable. The question is not if, but when, and at what cost. The Middle East is a tinderbox. Sun-baked lands, ancient grudges, and volatile politics create a deadly cocktail. Into this mix, Iran has tossed a match. The assassination of Nasrallah is a direct challenge, a provocation that cannot be ignored. Former President Donald Trump emerges from the political shadows. His voice, a blend of anger and warning, echoes across the airwaves. He points a finger of blame at the Biden administration, accusing them of weakness, of incompetence, of leading the world to the brink of World War III. His words, once dismissed by some as hyperbole, now ring with a chilling prescience. Trump's critics accuse him of warmongering, of exploiting the crisis for political gain, but there is no denying the gravity of his warning. The situation is spiraling out of control. The world watches, a collective sense of dread settling over the global community. Section 4. A powder keg primed to explode. The potential for a wider conflict is terrifyingly real. The Middle East is a tangled web of alliances and rivalries. Iran, with its proxies across the region, has the power to ignite a firestorm. Israel, backed by the United States, possesses a formidable military might. The stakes have never been higher. The consequences of miscalculation, unthinkable. The world watches with bated breath. Military analysts pore over satellite images, tracking troop movements, assessing the balance of power. Diplomats scramble, desperately trying to open lines of communication, to find a path to de-escalation. But time is running out. Section 5. A chorus of pleas and warnings. World leaders react with a mixture of condemnation and concern. From the halls of the United Nations to the capitals of Europe, there is a growing chorus of pleas for restraint, for dialogue, for a peaceful resolution to the crisis. But these voices, for now, seem lost in the din of escalating tensions. The United States, caught in the crosshairs of history, faces a moment of truth. President Biden, facing mounting pressure at home and abroad, must navigate a treacherous path. Support for Israel is unwavering, but the specter of another protracted Middle East conflict looms large. Section 6. On the precipice, a world teetering. The world stands on a precipice. The air is thick with tension. The smell of gunpowder hangs heavy. The conflict in the Middle East, once a distant concern, now threatens to engulf the entire planet in flames. The consequences of inaction are too terrible to contemplate. The time for diplomacy is now. The world must unite, to demand an end to the violence, to urge all sides to step back from the brink. The future of humanity may very well depend on it.